Me did Yanyante Chua, and maybe I'm discovered for you, Pakuma Busia for Ghana. No, me used to tap send. No fee mobile money transfer. Eye easy, eye convenient, eye fast, and sounds so free. Won't you share? Me discover ye mapim. Tap send. Intienne, also download the tap send app no ever mobile phone so free. Nefesi kakomo Busia for Ghana for na. Tap send. Papa no.
Everybody check now. Check it. Check it. The beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it. Check it. Green select glucometer. Check it. Push sugar level for check it. Check it. Reselect glucometer. Everybody check now.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Kojo King, musician who just released his I Life tune, he just joined me here in the studio. Kojo, Rasta man say welcome. Kojo, welcome there. I'm out for us be kind.
Yes.
But are people being kind to you?
Oh, they are being kind to me, yeah, by posting my stuff, streaming online and all of that, giving me fans here and there.
But so, why are they not being kind to the lawyer?
As in,
say, yeah, the lawyer is saying they are not showing him kindness. They are not supporting. The media is not giving him the support that he needs.
Well, for the media support, a lot of musicians are crying. Even the top guys, those that we think they are very successful, they are crying. So I think he needs to pave his way out. He also said he's looking for the right guy. He hasn't found the right guy, but you are a funny right here. So
yeah, no, I do what I've got to do.
He's searching so far and wide, but the crack is so around. Yeah. So I think he can't have all the media. He should find one or two and roll with them, and he'll be fine.
Wow, interesting. I think Sir Kojo, I'm an opponent now because Kojo being a pundit and also as a musician now, I know he is also finding a way to get that support and support from them. And I want to believe he's getting external kind. They are showing him love, posting his videos, playing his songs on radio and playing his videos here at CTV. We want to say we thank you so much, Robbie X and his people in the MCR. You guys are supporting Kojo King so much. Of course, he's part of the family. So what else? Kojo, they also prepare from you. Vows red on white. We also prepare from you. Red and white night.
Oh yeah.
Why perform? Be kind. IBK, I've got an artist for you. So, brother, on my meeting your mama. Obeto Atia Donko.
Oh sure.
I am Atia Donko.
Now so never watch it to say Tracy. To be frank, me want it to say Lampard. Enter the net in show it is a Messi. I'll be strong player.
You dede.
Menya Bapano.
Abedi Pele.
What the music intimate Shele. From them Billy, my dog damn Billy. But you try Donko. Anaji. But you don't go. Johnny Besho, Kobisa Songo. 6 feet, me too, I mean, I don't go. Nana, Majicha don't go. Anadri, but you don't go. Johnny Besho, Kobisa Songo. 6 feet, me too, I mean, I don't go. Never be
red and white night.
And you will maintain Songo, I can't answer.
Oh, wow. At the point, it was a sick tune for before it's fire.
Well, I have 2 stories I want us to look at briefly before we close. 2 stories. 1, AC Ghana. 2, AC America. In the ever there starting. A B C D 1 2 3 4. Okay, Yamfa Ghana there starting. Blakk Rasta is a prolific musician. broadcaster here in Ghana. Waya Juma, our Class Media Group, our Class FM. In fact, me and TV Sukra, Okahobi na me bedru ha. Shout outs to you, Blakk Rasta. Na, say unim say Sarkodie any Bob Marley nyumuno. Ahun komo bebre. Ene, ese Shatta wala kokase. Ochina, ese we akokase. Ochina, ese we sisi. Latest, wakabi, Blakk Rasta. The program our 3 FM, IFN Urban Blend. So, and now Blakk Rasta edit ne observation. And now say na ohu Sarkodie a feature wo Bob Marley nyum so edit troublemaking. Without much ado, no, let's go listen to what Blakk Rasta said. Not your bar, about American Story, which is about Stonebwoy. Now my back boom, not for me panel members no, me jomudi. Oma cartoon boom, near fire side, fire we are near beer phone lines now, so I'll be fired. Number 1. Yeah, let's go for exhibit number 1 here on the screen.
But I'm going to bruise more egos with what I'm going to say. What Sarkodie did was nothing but a desecration of the legacy of Bob Marley. It's so shameful. What Sarkodie did, my brother, my sister, is nothing but a desecration of the holy music of Bob Marley. Should I go deeper? It's like a king has been buried and you go and dig him up, steal his gold and diamonds that he's been buried with, urinate right into the grave and walk away laughing like a madman on heat. Hear me now. Listen. It hurts me so much. I decided never to talk about this issue. But trust me, Sarkodie allowed himself to be used to desecrate the legacy of Bob Marley. What is special about what Sarkodie did? The one-way rap, which has been on all these years. What Sarkodie does is nothing but one-way rap. And people are not ready to speak the truth. Hear me now. Mr. Logic is one of the boldest ones who would come out and try to give a certain kind of reasoning. But let's go deeper into this reasoning. When Bob Marley was alive, what did he say? When Bob Marley was alive, what did he say about his music? He said, and I quote, "You can't love me music if you love Barry White music." You want to hear it again? You can't love me music if you love Barry White music. Barry White was a legendary artist in the world of music. In his own genre, he was a man who was loved so much by his caucus. Bob Marley was a king in his own right. Bob Marley was also a legend in the world of reggae and beyond spirituality. Bob Marley did not only sing reggae, he culturalized reggae. You want to hear it again? He culturalized reggae. At the same time, he spiritualized reggae. Bob Marley was not only a singer, like most of these people, he was able to turn reggae music into a spiritual cult. How many people?
So, a portion of Blakk Rasta's program on his 3 FM platform, Urban Blend, where he talks about some pertinent issues in our country and not the petty issues. And in this particular video, he was talking about Sarkodie's feature on Bob Marley's Stereotype, and he thinks what Sarkodie did to him, he sees it as a desecration of Bob Marley's legacy, or better still, Bob Marley's music legacy. Do you agree? Do you not agree? It is a discussion we will do. Now, let's go. Oh, Robbie X, today there. What's up? Let's go on to Stonebwoy number 2. Robbie X is killing my ears, but I'll be fine after the show because I'll pull this after the show. Number 2, exhibit from America. Stonebwoy featured on the Breakfast Club show, one of the biggest radio or podcast programs in America. Now, as journalist or as host of my program, no, Shaliman the God ne American ho. Omo aye Stonebwoy ho research kakra ansana Odru program so. Now, as part of the research, I never come here and say, Stonebwoy kra maybe a twam one ni nua Shatta Wale nyansan bi our Ghana Music Awards VGMA ase na mbisa Stonebwoy say den dey see ye also Stonebwoy HH mu yentie mu a Stonebwoy de ma breakfast club for America ni US be nyina obi etie bi yentie say the Stonebwoy explain na fe ye ba ye mra fie no bisa say enema na ya wa ha dia be fin say o ye na enya ya agro bi na ye di e na enya ya de bi na ye no ba bia be ko US ma bi be di kwachi ba bia be ko bia e be tata wo ho ba bia be ko be bisa ho nsem. So what do we do to prevent us from sending our son putting our dirty linen out there in the public space? Trust Stonebwoy and his responses. He makes good conversation though. No two ways about that. So that was Stonebwoy, still in America, after playing the Rebel Salute event in Jamaica. Decided to pass through America to do some connect, and he's doing well. One of the platforms that he appeared on was what we just watched. That is the Breakfast Club. And of course, you enjoy Stonebwoy explaining the encounter, or better still, that near fisticuff. No, some people even chop blows, so it was not near. There were really fisticuffs here and there. Shout outs to Blakk City. Yeah, Blakk City chopped some free blows like that. And it's all good. Stonebwoy explained it very well. So like I'm saying, and you be careful. Say name a bonnet and quabontiana too. And you know, chat time, no, and will be about 5 minutes now. Obian Casanto far away 2-3 minutes, 2-3 minutes near ko. Roland, start here. Yanko.
That's a man starting free Blakk Rasta.
Start it.
I think say ne grievances no baby our channel ahodin energy na ekono. I think say he's not doing it in the right direction. Yes, because checking the statement and what he's trying to say. I know he wants to tackle it from the spiritual angle. It is just like having a religious conversation. Obviously, when you touch a certain religion, there are some people that would want to see the physical aspect of the religion and want to make things out of it. And there are some people that are more of the spiritual nature of the whole thing and would want to see it as the untouchable. What I want Blakk Rasta to understand is that yes, we all know music as it is has its spiritual aspect, but he shouldn't also forget the physical aspect of the whole music thing.
Okay.
And which is what I believe Team Bob Marley is looking at, especially at this particular point in time. Yes, you may have the way you see Bob Marley, his staff, his nature, and say he is the holiest of holies, therefore his things are untouchable and all that. But hey, there's the physical aspect of it. And the physical aspect is just like riding a bicycle. You stop paddling, you stop going forward. And that's it. So I believe it is in that light that Team Bob Marley would want to still continue that legacy. Yes, and even if it means connecting it to the physical world, as in even people in the current state who they think say okay, that touch to the new generations and all that. And if he wants to charge on Sarkodie, I think he's been very, very unfair. Because even if Sarkodie put a trauma, Team Bob Marley said he wanted to be on that record, the final decision lied with Team Bob Marley to either accept or decline. And whatever works that he did on that record was sent back to them for them to verify. It was vetted and approved before it was even released. And moreover, it wasn't even released on Sarkodie's terms. Almost everything that revolves around the project was done by Bob Marley. So if Blakk Rasta wants to charge, and besides, Sarkodie is not the only person that has done this as far as Bob Marley's records are concerned. Tiwa Savage's own was released last year. What has Blakk Rasta, or what did Blakk Rasta say about that? So if Blakk Rasta would want to hold Sarkodie's head to that and say that he has desecrated the legacy of Bob Marley, I think Blakk Rasta is being unfair to Sarkodie. Blakk Rasta, and even you see that he's charged on that spiritual aspect. Now the physical aspect, that if you would want to say Sarkodie did not do the needful, you need to give, you coming from a very technical background, you need to give some technical point to support whatever argument you are trying to make. And Blakk Rasta did not do that. even if you are talking about even the Rastafarian community, because yes, he said Bob Marley culturalized reggae and all that. Sarkodie, when you even watch the video, it had a huge presence of the Rastafarian community in there. With one of our topmost being Daddy Auma Okansi Bosco.
Hey, today is his birthday.
Yes, Daddy Bosco.
Happy birthday to Daddy Bosco, yeah.
Daddy Bosco and his people were representing large. So I believe if it was something that was so desecrating a year, I am not sure Black Rasta would want to say said that Daddy Bosco is ignorant. If that is what he means, if that is the tangent that he wants to go. Say, he would say Tibombali Mukra Nihua. Daddy Bosco and the Rastafarian community.
But how would you know if Daddy Bosco had the opportunity to listen to the song or not?
Oh, definitely. When they were when they were shooting the video.
And but that one at that time, what would you do?
But you can still no.
No.
Then
no. When music video set there,
no. But I believe
if he had the opportunity to listen to it, let's say. After recording, they said, "Oh, we want to consult some people to get their opinion on it." Then Daddy Bosco can have a say. But you come to my video set, I feel I bet them.
So, who check it video no shoot you realize say most of them Ghana has say no shoot video.
Of course, they shot everything.
And because of Sarkodie background, left to him alone, and Kaobe jacket, any chains, any suits, any amanyama was our video. But is that what we saw in the video? No. Yehu almost from cranker to cranker reggae stuff, and I believe Nina was out of the direction of the Rastafarian community because Sarkodie trust to your judgment so much to even know say okay probably sound na we nyani year as in the song na we nyani year video no so we nyani year na that is my point. It is if and I believe say if Daddy Bosco any other people in the Rastafarian community omo own reservations about the project. I believe some and making some input or contribution to even affect it. Because before I make a video and this record was not done this year. This record has been there for the past 3 years. Okay. So you can imagine the kind of conversations I call so back and forth even for the past 3 years. Okay. And you can't be so hard on Sarkodie and say he has desecrated the memory or the legacy of Bob Marley. I think it is unfair. If Black Rasta has any grievances, he should channel it to Team Bob Marley and ask those questions to them because they are the people that are doing this, that are handling this project. Yes, this project. I think Black Rasta is being harsh unless he has any other technical or deep. Your friend is saying. Point to buttress whatever conversation he's trying to make. Other than that, he's being harsh to Sarkodie.
Okay.
Stonebwoy. Let me say congratulations to him. This goes a long way to tell us say yes, we bedroom say yeah in our little corner. And ebiana obie or just like some of our musicians cry. The media is not supporting us. The media is not supporting. The media is not doing. The media is not doing that. Now it goes a long way to also true say Ghana media and Ghana media and world media. The media no bubruja bebia and say ahanye wa bibi betimi ajo. Okay. And because unless they also want to tell us say ejuma no mo ye ma ye nko a. Other than that, some people are also doing appeal to other audience. And look at the platform that Stonebwoy had on the Breakfast Club. It is very huge, and you can't downplay it. Never. The numbers are very huge. Even exposing it to other people or probably not name Stonebwoy and it will win him more fans. And there's one thing that I also would want to congratulate Stonebwoy for. The way of Kasa. Stonebwoy Kasa ye. Especially woman is our chance Nepal, and look at how diplomatic he was about even the incident that they brought it up. Among all the things that Stonebwoy has done, I know they had a very lengthy conversation on the platform, but then definitely this is also part of Stonebwoy's story and in the group. I want a career, so he can't take it. So yes, I want other people to also take a cue from this and know say as all koninino. We should all try as hard as possible to leave certain kind of like the word of troubles and scandals because yes, maybe today it is an interview. Perhaps it could be on the table be a
which can even lead
yes,
to a of a deal.
yeah, deal be a na be, and if they should be, they should come up, never yet dent, and I say be a negative aspect in the conversation. Probably you might lose a deal. Okay. So let's take a cue from this, and I like how Stonebwoy also went about the whole issue. Yes, I mean I should say if Shatta Wale also has the opportunity to also answer this question, he also also back can be just like Stonebwoy did. But I like how diplomatic he was on the conversation, and he is very intellectual. Congratulations to him.
Okay, now take it to areas. Let's listen to you.
Blakk Rasta. Okay. I was in a problem then saying. I missed technical variables in his presentation. You know, so it's very difficult to actually point to what he was actually trying to say, because watching him, it was filled with emotions. You know, there were a lot of emotions at play, and so it was very, very difficult.
As a reggae crusader, what are you thinking?
No,
as a reggae crusader, he'll surely come with emotions.
You see, I get
for church.
I get the name of the church.
Blakk Rasta is a pastor.
It's an ordained pastor.
It's an ordained pastor.
Yes.
In the Rastafari
International
church.
Ministry.
Does he go to Rastafari church?
Okay, hold on. Mr. Na, continue.
Yeah, so you can, I mean, the conversation can start on an emotional level, but since he's presenting to the world, you want to put it in an intellectual, you know,
way.
Yes, in an intellectual way, so that people, right-thinking people, can actually follow your logic, you know. So, and I think I missed that in his presentation, you know. So I have my own reservations about the track, you know, from a very technical point of view. But I think we are talking about Blakk Rasta, so I will just shelve mine for now. Okay. But I missed the logic in Blakk Rasta's presentation. I actually missed it. You know, he mentioned certain attributes of Bob Marley which were very good, but how it's linked to what Sarkodie did is what actually was missing. You know, and so what I would actually suggest is that on some review, you know, if he has another opportunity to explain himself, so that for some of us who are actually looking for the intellectual side.
But he said, did you guys not watch the video?
Oh, we watched it.
The man said all these things you are looking for in the video. You also saying you missed it.
No. What did he say?
He didn't say that.
What did he say?
Oh, he said that Bob Marley's songs are not just an ordinary song.
They are what?
They are what?
Yeah, he talked about the spiritual songs.
No, what's the spirit about the song?
Oh, Bob Marley's songs.
Yeah, so what is...
That's what I'm saying. Maybe from
What
Blakk Rasta's background.
Yes.
Because we are not coming from his background. Because Blakk Rasta is a through and through reggae.
I get what you mean. I get what you mean. You see, when we are talking about some of these things, we should keep the emotions down and present it logically, because Bob Marley has done that. But then, how did Sarkodie's production affect the spirituality of Bob Marley and his music and whatever? How was it?
So hope you know the original Stir It Up song.
It's a love song. It's a very romantic song.
So what I mean is, now, if we should play both songs now, play the one with Sarkodie, play the original version, would you have the same feeling listening to both songs?
I've listened to the song.
You will not
And
that's
you don't have the same feeling.
No,
That is what Blakk Rasta is.
that's what I'm saying. That listen,
it's not supposed
that's
to
what
come with the
please,
same
it's my
feeling.
turn. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That I have personal reservations about the track. What you say, but me madrin chire na double to see ya. And the Blakk Rasta can you know, and I able. What you say, ain't whatever it is, no. Blakk Rasta just failed to present a logical pattern or let's say a logical presentation between, or let's say comparison between what Sarkodie did and what Bob Marley actually stood for, you know, so that we could actually put the two on a scale and say, oh, because of point A, point B, point A against point what I say, we can actually see where the flaws are coming from. What did I say? What I heard him shouting about was the fact that Sarkodie ni one way rap now in the Ghana Hano. And that didn't mean much. It's just about whipping up emotions. And stuff like that don't really fly in the face of logic. You know, so I'll appeal to him, say he has the opportunity again tomorrow. He can hit on it again, bring solid points so that we can actually see what he's talking about. So what I say, and you na make but onwa what ne concerns. And for now, no, much as I would want to see from his point of view, no, his presentation is clouded by his emotions. You know, so it's very, very difficult to follow his line of thinking. Okay. That's my difficulty right now with him. Yes. Okay. Now to the next track where next track.
Yeah.
Next case, no. Stonebwoy. I watched the video and I felt very, very, very good. The interview lasted for about 35, 37 minutes. You know, and I felt very, very, very good as a Ghanaian. You know. Stonebwoy, boss, salute to you. You know, he's carried himself very well. They spoke on a number of issues, you know, but I think the topical one is about the fracas between him and Shatta, yes. And the way he presented it was just as it should have been done. Diplomacy on point, you know, and he comes across as a very honest person, you know. You know, when you're dealing with some of these guys, the international media, for instance, what people don't know is that they've gone ahead of you on my own research. And trying to play smart with them. No, it won't fly. And Stonebwoy was dead on point on that with his honesty, and you know, but then diplomacy was at play, and I salute him for that. You know, just like Roland said, Ghana is no longer the village it used to be. You know, the whole world has become global village. You know, until baby, who maybe thinking say nobody is paying attention to you. The internet doesn't lie.
It never forgets to.
It never forgets to. Masa, forget it. You know. So if you are very serious about your trade, if you are very serious about your craft, then you would want to, as part of your portfolio, no, carve a very good brand for yourself. You know, mind your acts, mind your speeches, mind everything. Pay attention to detail, and I'm sure say it will carry you far. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much.
And yet, a controversy sells. A clean sheet also sells.
All right, Kojo King will speak finally on this topic. Then after we go onto the phone lines, get your opinions before we say goodbye to you. Kojo, you have 5 minutes and we run away.
Yeah, I don't know what Sarkodie has done to get all these disrespect from. Of course, it's disrespectful.
No.
All right.
No, don't say that.
Why no? To call somebody one-way rap. Sarkodie.
A review of someone's work is not.
What review? It's not about review. This was
a review of someone's work.
It wasn't a technical review.
What is it
wasn't a technical review.
To say that Sarkodie has allowed himself for them to use him to desecrate Bob Marley, he has allowed himself, as in accepting to feature on the track, he has allowed himself for them to use him to desecrate Bob Marley. It's one-way rap, and Bob Marley would have never featured Sarkodie if he was to be alive. On which capacity is he speaking?
How many people do you know Bob Marley featured while he was?
So it still doesn't mean if he were to be alive today, he wouldn't feature Sarkodie. That would come as a bit of more of a primitive ideology, as in there's no way Bob Marley will identify an artist coming from Ghana and even wonder about having a feature
how
with
many
him.
did he?
It's not.
Besides,
It
how
doesn't
many
matter.
artists did even Alpha Blondy feature in his days?
doesn't
Yet
matter.
he's rolling with Stonebwoy.
It doesn't matter. The world is open now. It's open. How many years did Bob Marley die? How many years now?
1981.
A lot of years. What
42 years.
what was the significance of internet by then? So if he were to be alive, he would have been open to a wider market and can collaborate with whoever. So to stoop that low, address your own countryman. That is why artists will say the media in Ghana is full of toxic. Because he was in the capacity as a media person. And to make it worse, he comes as also a musician. So another musician is making strides, making effort to project himself, and you come here and speak so low of him, attack his personality, and all of that, condemn his works. For what? This is what we are talking about. Stonebwoy went there and they were searching. They saw a lot of negative stuff. Same thing you have done. Sarkodie will go somewhere and this thing, they will Google it and see it. A lot of stories that the bloggers are writing about what you have said. Telling that, so it was supposed to be they should have contacted a reggae artist. That is all he's trying to say. That Bob Marley's legacy, his music beyond, his spiritual, is all of that. So Sarkodie is a rapper. So definitely he should have been a reggae artist. Maybe probably himself. Then that spirituality or that desecration wouldn't happen. And we are talking about music. The man is dead. His music, he has publishers. People are making sure that they make money out of whatever that he's left. And so if Sarkodie is the one that wants to go that direction, get featured on that song, and it goes through the right channels, and the handlers feel that, okay, this man has gone through the protocols and we need to allow him to do that. You think because you are a Rastafari and you are in Ghana, they don't have to do it. Are you more Rastafari than the Marleys? I'm not sure he is. What's that? No, he's not more Rastafari than the Marleys. The Marleys also understand their business.
Your last 2 minutes.
Your last 2 minutes.
Yeah. No, you have 5 minutes. And you've used the first 3 minutes.
So that is why people are saying it is coming out of hatred and bitterness. Because
bitterness from Blakk Rasta.
From Blakk Rasta, of course.
Why would it be bitter?
Why wouldn't you be if you start calling your brother, if someone starts saying that Sammy Flex is one way style of presentation, he don't deserve to even work at the BBC.
That's what he thinks about it. It doesn't make it a reality.
And so it's your personal feeling.
And that's what
and so
don't stand
on it. Don't stand on it to say that never would Bob Marley have featured Sarkodie if he was to be alive. You shouldn't go that direction. If it is your own view, say it. This is my view, my personal feeling. Maybe I don't like how Sarkodie rap on a song. I don't. But to stand and condemn it with that authority, it's not the best.
Okay.
We are not in this game for this. Okay. It's high time we respect colleague musicians. He's also a colleague musician. If he's a presenter, he should be in lane and give us more reasonable reasons for us to understand where he's coming from.
Okay.
With Stonebwoy, yes. We keep saying the creatives, they are pushing the name of Ghana out there. And wherever they go, they act as ambassadors. Exactly. And so whatever they say, it carries weight. If he were to say something which was denigrating to Ghana, it would have been a topic. Yeah. We would have come here and lambast him for that. Yeah. And so we give him thumbs up for projecting Ghana in that way. The people who interview him will feel like, yes, this is somebody who is elite, who understands whatever he's doing. My problem is our guys are doing well. The ministry and our leaders, it is high time they see these guys as people who can project the nation out there and put a message in their mouth. Don't leave it to them for them to go and say whatever they will say. For instance, if it wasn't Stonebwoy and maybe another artist, and the person didn't speak right about the country. So get them involved. Let them know that yes, Charlie, we have seen what you are doing, all the platform, the collaborations you are making, you are having out there, the platform you are mounting outside there, you are projecting Ghana. This is what we want to do, even the year of return and all of that. This is the time you have to pull all these artists closer to them and put the message in your mouth. Like right now, Stonebwoy there could have said something about the agenda that we are pushing out there. So big ups to Stonebwoy. He spoke very well, and people are loving him for that.
All right.